Jai Shri friends, before we deal with today's Bible passage, it's good to know a little background about the socio-economic and political condition of Palestine, especially Galilee during the time of Jesus, where he spent his entire life. In 63 BCE, Roman General Pompey brought Palestine under his control. When a nation was conquered after a violent military campaign, the victory was celebrated in a way that the power of the conquerors and the humiliating defeat of the conquered were clear to everyone. The most effective way to keep the conquered in subjugation was by punishment and terror. The practice of crucifixion, massive beheadings, the capture of slaves, the burning of villages were common under the Roman reign. Rome favored the custom of ruling various territories using vassals, mostly from their own area. Herod the Great was surely the cruelest ally Rome could find, and his son Antipas, who reigned during Jesus' time, was no different. Galilee was an agrarian society. The ruling elites were less than 0.5%, who devised different mechanisms to squeeze the maximum of wealth from the already poor peasants, as the land itself was not very fertile. As we read in the Old Testament, only honey and milk can be found in Cana. No joke, but a reality that it's almost a desert with very little vegetation. Above all, the exorbitant land tax, temple tax, and even adult tax forced them to fall into a spiral of debt, which resulted in losing land or even selling themselves as slaves, prostitutes, or beggars. The total tax amounted to half of many families' entire production, and so they found hard to keep enough seeds for next planting. So, in the parable of the sower, one can't imagine about carelessly throwing seeds on rocky soil among thistles or footpaths. Jesus knew the struggle of the peasants who sowed anywhere, as they had a very little land or a barren land, expecting to reap whatever even the footpaths produced. No wonder why Jesus' listeners had no problem, as it was the ground reality they faced. The most important lesson Jesus teaches today is he expects yield from wherever he has sown. The seeds are definitely the Word of God, and the gospel is nothing but the love, care, providence, hope, and faith God has for us, which we enjoy in the form of health, time, relation, talents, and whatnot. He expects us to share this with the mankind, to share this with the nature. God expects only our awareness that truly the seed is sown in our hearts and sown by the sower who is God. Remember, even from a good land where he sowed good seeds, he didn't expect the same yield, but definitely some yield.